saw the news. I met with Coach Mullen shortly before noon today in his office, and we had a conversation. Just told him I felt like we needed to go a different direction for the Gators and our football program, and he understood. It was actually a very productive conversation. Gave him the opportunity to coach the game Saturday against FSU, and after some discussion, and he actually took some time to think about it, he made the decision that he thought he would be a bit of a distraction if he was around this week after this news came out, and so he made the decision to step away and not coach the FSU game. I then asked Greg Knox if he would be our interim coach. Greg has served as an interim in the past, and has worked with kids on both sides of the ball, and is a well-liked figure in our building, and I think he'll do a good job. And we've got a veteran, experienced group of coaches, and they're going to wrap around our kids and make sure that they're in as good a position as possible to go out and compete and win a big game against a arch rival this weekend. Met with the staff, had that conversation that I just kind of recapped, and then we met with the team at 1:30. I started the meeting and told the players the decision that had been made. Dan was in the room, and Dan then addressed the team and encouraged them to focus on the things they can control and take care of their academics, take care of getting ready for a game this weekend, and then Coach Knox addressed the team and kind of gave the players the plan for this week. So that's kind of where we are, and our coaches and our players are focused on Florida State, and then administratively, I'm focused on starting the process to go look for a new head football coach. So with that, we'll take any questions.
We'll start with Edgar.
Scott, always appreciate you doing this. Know it's been a tough day for you. How did it come apart so quickly? I mean, a year ago, you guys were like in the thick of the college playoff race, and here we are now.
Yeah, Edgar, I don't know that I have some thoughts, and obviously we evaluate our program every day, right? You're constantly looking at things, and there's some conversations Dan and I have had in that time about how we get back to where we want to be, competing at a high level and having sustained success. I have some thoughts. I'm going to probably keep some of those to myself as we move forward here, but obviously we want somebody going forward who can come in here and they share our high expectations for sustained success and can do so at a place with great resources like the University of Florida.
Well, despite all that, Scott, and obviously this is a destination job, this will be Florida's fourth head coach in 8 years. How does that keep happening?
I have some thoughts. It's interesting. All three of those coaches, the last three, even going back to the one before, actually have had things that they could look to that brought a lot of pride to the university, whether it's Sugar Bowl appearance or BCS Bowls or SEC championship game appearances. The challenge has been we haven't been able to sustain it, and you've got to put really good structure, culture in place in order to sustain at a high level over a long period of time, and that's going forward what we've got to focus on.
Thank you.
Nick Della Torre.
Sorry about the noise. I'm in a Starbucks in St. Louis. When did it change for you, or when did your mind change about Dan and think that, hey, he's not the guy to lead this football program moving forward?
Well, Nick, as I mentioned, we're evaluating constantly, and I know Dan has spoken publicly that he and I have had several conversations in recent weeks about things in the program that we need to improve on. I'll be honest, probably this morning is when I made that decision that we were ready to go a different direction. So I don't know that it's, I can't say it was 70% on this day and then 80% another day. Just, Dan was our coach and I was fully supportive of him. But, once you get that feeling, it's time to do something different. You need to go ahead and do it. And I woke up this morning with that feeling, and so we moved ahead.
What was the reaction of the team when you spoke to them and when Dan spoke to them this morning?
You know, they were attentive. You know, it's never easy when you have change or disruption, when uncertainty is introduced into a situation, and so that's they were respectful. They listened, but you know, this is they've got to be strong, and then we as leaders, we have to, where we can't clear up all the uncertainty, because we know what's going on this week, so we have to provide the clarity of what we know right now, and not focus on the uncertainty of what's going to go on down the road as far as the players are concerned.